दुर्गम वनों और ऊंचे पर्वतों को जीतते हुए जब तुम अंतिम ऊंचाई को भी जीत लो, जब तुम्हें लगेगा कि कोई अंतर नहीं बचा तुम में और उन पत्थरों की कठोरता में जिन्हें तुमने जीता है, जब तुम अपने मस्तक पर बर्फ का पहला तूफान झेलोगे और कांपोगे नहीं, तब तुम पाओगे कि कोई फर्क नहीं, सब कुछ जीत लेने में और अंत तक हिम्मत न हारने।
Hello everyone, welcome to Maths online classes for KCET. Hope everyone are doing hard work as well as smart work. I think today if you are better than as you are yesterday, then that's enough. Success will start, because you know that a little progress each day adds up to big results. All the best for everyone for the coming examinations. Now let us start the very important topic of the algebra, that is permutations and combinations. Why this is a very important topic is, in KCET you will get one question, or if your luck is there you will get two questions, otherwise one question is a guarantee you will get. But for that one question, why it is that much important as everyone will consider is, this permutations and combinations topic will also be repeated in binomial theorem, okay, and also in statistics and also in probability, okay. So that's why this permutations and combinations chapter is very important in algebra part, okay. Before let us start the topic with concept. Now here you are observing two formulas, those are NPR and NCR. So when we will use this NPR and when we will use this NCR, let us discuss first. So this formula we will use in permutations and this formula we will use in combinations. And particularly about this formula we will consider as arrangement or arranging. So this one we will consider as selection, okay, or selection or selecting or choosing, like that. Now, so in these permutations and combinations, when we will use this formula, and regarding that I will write some note that you follow. See, in this arrangement you know that order matters, okay. In this order matters. Why? Because arrangement is nothing but arranging now. That means in that arrangement order is matters. In combinations order does not matters, okay, order doesn't matters. Now if you want to find the number of ways of permutations, okay, if repetition allowed, okay, if repetition allowed, then the formula is n to the power of r, okay. Again in combinations also, if repetition allowed, then the formula is NCR, which is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. In permutations case, if repetition not allowed, what is that? If repetition not allowed, in shortcut I will write it as R and A. If repetition not allowed, then only the formula will be NPR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial. In permutation case, if repetition allowed means n to the power of r, nothing but arranging r things out of n different things. Here repetition not allowed means arranging r things out of n different things. So when comes to combinations, if repetition allowed means NCR formula. If repetition not allowed, remember this is very important. If repetition not allowed, then it will be n plus r minus 1 factorial by n minus 1 factorial into r factorial. So these four things, see, basically you need to remember these four things. Next one, number of different permutations. Number of different permutations of n objects where there are n repeated items or things or names will be there, then that number of total number of permutations we will consider as n factorial by n1 factorial, and again n2 factorial, n3 factorial, so on, nz factorial. How many will be there? In that much we will consider as number of permutations. See, for example, I will consider as choose. Okay, how many letters are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6. That means total number of permutations is 6 factorial divided by, see how many repeated items are there? 2 repeated items are there, so that means 2 factorial. As we know that 6 factorial value, which is equal to 720, okay, divided by 2, which is equal to 360 number of ways we can arrange this word. Okay, choose. So like that, similarly we will solve the problems. Now before going into that problems, let us know some of the small formulas or identities in factorials. See, I will write one by one. Remember those. First one, 0 factorial, value of that 0 factorial is equal to 1, and 1 factorial is also equal to 1. Okay, now here factorial means n factorial we can write as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, so on, 3 into 2 into 1. Nothing but whatever we will consider the positive integer, that we need to decrease up to 1. Similarly, 2 factorial value, 2 into 1, which is equal to 2. 3 factorial value, which is nothing but 3 into 2 factorial is equal to 6. Okay, 4 factorial is equal to 4 into 3 factorial, which is nothing but 4 into 6 equal to 24. And then see, 5 factorial is equal to 5 into 4 factorial, which is equal to 5 into 24, which is 120. And then 6 factorial is 6 into 5 factorial, which is 720. 7 factorial is equal to 7 into 6 factorial, nothing but 7 into 720 is 5040. 8 factorial is equal to 8 into 7 factorial, which is equal to 40320. Up to these many factorials you remember. Remaining extra, if you get, you need to multiply. Okay, at least these 8 you remember. And then next, when it comes to another factorial formulas, okay, np0 value, okay, value of np0 is equal to n factorial by n factorial, which is equal to 1. That you remember at least. Next one, np1 which is equal to 1, that means 5p1 value 5. Okay, like that here also, if you take any p0 like 9p0, 5p0, that values are equal to 1. Okay, next one, npn minus 1 is equal to n factorial. Remember, npn minus 1 is equal to n factorial. Next one, npr divided by npr minus 1, which we can write as n minus r plus 1. So let us take any examples, and this will be proved. Okay, so these are about formulas regarding permutations. See, after the class I will send the PDF of this. Otherwise you can write while watching the video. Otherwise while watching you can take screenshots. After that also you can write down. Next, when it comes to combinations, what are the formulas regarding those factorials will be there, that I will write. You see, first one, if NCR is equal to NCS, I think you know the formula of this. If NCR is equal to NCS, we have two conditions. If NCR equal to NCS, that means R equal to S. Okay, that means R equal to S, then both will be equal, obviously. Otherwise N equal to R plus S. Okay, this one we won't use in so this is the basic concept, but this one we won't use in in problems, but this one we will use regularly. If NCR equal to NCS, N equal to R plus S. See, based on this formula we got a KCET question, okay, previous year, that we are going to solve afterwards. Next one, NCR is equal to NPR divided by R factorial. Like that also we can write. Why? Because NPR is nothing but n factorial by n minus r factorial divided by r factorial is equal to NPR by r factorial. Like this also we can write. So this is nothing but NPR by r factorial. Why? Because NCR formula we know n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This one we can also write like this sometimes. That means whenever we have in this form, we can write directly as NCR. Next one. NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. For this I will give an example. Like 7C5 plus 7C 5 R minus 1, but 5 minus 1 we can write as 4. So if you simplify this one we can also write it as n plus 1, nothing but 7 plus 1 8C R. R means this is 5. If you simplify these two, then you will get this answer only. So this is the shortcut for this. Next one. See, I will write now on 4 formulas I will write, that you remember. Those formulas not only we will use in KCT questions, sometimes directly they will ask those questions as those formulas as questions also. Okay. So that is NC0 plus NC1 plus NC2 plus so on plus NCN. Okay, NC0, NC1, so on, those terms, that formula value is 2 power n. Okay. Otherwise, instead of adding all, if we consider even numbers, NC0 plus NC2 plus NC4 plus so on, that is also equal to NC1 plus NC3 plus NC5 plus so on. That is equal to 2 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, easily you can remember. That means these odd values and even values will be equal to 2 power n minus 1. If we add both, then that value will be equal to 2 power n. So next two formulas, 2n plus 1 C0 plus 2n plus 1 C1, okay, plus so on 2n plus 1 Cn. So that is equal to 2 to the power of 2n. Okay. Last one, NCn plus n plus 1 Cn, similarly like that n plus 2 Cn plus so on 2n minus 1 Cn is equal to 2nc n plus 1. Okay, at least these 4 you remember. Out of those, these two are very important. Based on these two, they will ask questions. In permutations and combinations also they may ask. Otherwise, they may ask in terms of binomial theorem also. But as they reduces some 30% syllabus, in that 30% syllabus, binomial theorem is a deleted portion. Okay, so this topic is also related to permutation combination, so they ask in this chapter. Okay, so these are the formulas and the concept before going into solve the problems of permutations and combinations. Now in this session I am going to solve the previous year questions from 2020 and again 2019, 2018 and again 2017 and also 2014. Okay, let us start the previous year questions. See here. So in front of you I kept a question from KCT 2019. The question is the number of 4-digit numbers without repetition. The number of 4-digit numbers without repetition that can be formed using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in which each number has 2 odd digits and 2 even digits. See, this is a easy question. Number of 4-digit numbers without repetition that can be formed. Okay, 4-digit numbers without repetition. But what are the digits given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what is the condition they are asking? In which each number has 2 digits, 2 odd digits, 2 even digits. First of all, how many odd digits we have? Okay, odd digits are 1, 3, 5, 7. That means 4 we have, and even digits we have 3 we have. 4 plus 3 total 7. Now out of these 4 we should have 2 odd and 2 even. Now those 2 odd and 2 even, we can we have to select, right? Here this is not arrangement, we have to select first. That means these two we can fill with 4C2, nothing but 4 odds, okay, and after that remaining 2 digits can be filled with 3C2. After that into 4 factorial. Why? Because those can be again arrange themselves. So which is equal to 4C2. So to write it simply 4C2 will decrease 4 2 times, 4 into 3 divided by 2. Again 3C2, 3 decrease 2 times divided by 2 into 4 factorial, which is equal to 24. Now this is 2 2 4 cancel, 3 3s are 9, 9 2s are 18, which is equal to 18 into 24. So search further options. See, instead of simplifying the total, easily you can find. Why? Because last number 18 into 4, nothing but 2 will be there, the last digit. Easily you can identify. That means the answer is 432. Okay guys, this is question in 2019 from permutations and combinations. Next, a question in 2018 regarding permutations and combinations, that is the number of ways in which 5 girls and 3 boys can be seated in a row so that no 2 boys are together is, okay, number of ways in which 5 girls, okay, 1 2 3 4, number of ways in which 5 girls and 3 boys can be seated in a row so that no 2 boys are together. That means while sitting those 5 girls and 3 boys should not sit together. So these cases should not occur. That means if we arrange those 5 girls 1 2 3 4 5, that means remaining in between we will get gaps. How many gaps we have got? 1 2 3 4 5 6. In these 6 gaps we need to arrange those 3 boys. Okay, here no need to select, here we need to arrange. Okay, that means 6 gaps will be there, 6p3, this is arranging boys, right? Next 5 girls are there, that is arranging girls, that is 5p5. So which results 6p3 we can write as 6 into 5 into 4 into 5p5 is nothing but 5 factorial, which is 6 into 5 into 4, 6 5s 30, 34, 120 into 120, which is equal to 14400. Simplify, you will get, that is option number D. Hope you are understood. Otherwise, listen once again. See, 5 girls and 3 boys are seated in a row. That means boys should not sit together. That means either these 3 or these 3 anywhere. But girls can sit together, no problem. So, but boys should not sit together. So that's why we'll keep in between girls anywhere. So we have 6 places, so 6p3 ways into 5p5 ways, 5 girls in 5 places. Here order is not important, okay. So that's why if we simplify, you will get 14400. So this is KCET 2018 question. Next we will discuss KCET 2017 question, which is a very easy question. NC 12 is equal to NC8, then N is equal to. Previously we have written those formulas like if NCR is equal to NCS, we have 2 cases. One is R equal to S or N equal to R plus S. Here R equal to S is not equal to S. So we have to forget about that. Then the condition is N equal to R plus S, nothing but N equal to 12 plus 8, which is equal to 20. See how easy the questions are from permutations and combinations. So this is the question from 2017. Now after that 2017, before in 2016 and 2015 they did not ask a question from permutations. But as we have discussed that permutation combinations will be there in binomial theorem and probability. So regarding that type they asked it. That means permutations and combinations concept they included in probability and binomial theorem like that. 2016 and 15 not there. Okay, now we will discuss 2014 question. And again in 2014 also they asked only one single question. So that question is, how many 5-digit telephone number can be constructed using the digits 0 to 9 if each number starts with 67 and no digit appears more than once? See, if you remember, this is the NCERT textbook question, first P textbook question. See, 5-digit telephone number we need to construct. Okay, in that 67 is compulsory. That means first two cases are filled. That means remaining we have only 3 places. Those 3 places we need to fill with 0 to 9. 0 to 9 means how many numbers will be there? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 numbers will be there. Okay, 0 to 9 means 10 numbers will be. But out of those 10 numbers, already 6 and 7 are filled. Those 6 and 7 we should not consider here. Why? Because no digit, okay, no digit appears more than once. So that means this third digit will have 8 choices. Next we will have 7 choices. Why? Because 6 and 7 already over na. So 8, 7 and 6 choices will be there. That means this will be 8 into 7 into 6. Okay, 6 8s 48 into 7. Now instead of multiplying totally, that last digit you can observe, that is 6 we will get, that is 3 36, 7 8s. Okay, according to that you can also write. So this is 2014 question. Next, KCET 2020th question, nothing but previous year question. This is also easy. This is also based on the formula only. The value of 16C9 plus 16C10 minus 16C6 minus 16C7, value of that is either 1 or 17C10 or 17C3 or 0 or what we need to find. See, we have two methods. One is direct method, nothing but direct, you simplify all those 16, you write decrease into 9 times and all those. But instead of, if you do like that also you'll get, but instead of doing, it will take more than 5 minutes. So instead of doing that, we will use the formula, that is NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to what? N plus 1 CR. Remember the formulas and see once again. So we have a formula, NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to N plus 1 CR. So if you observe, the N is in terms of 16. So 16C10 plus 16C9, we can write it as, okay, N plus 1, nothing but 16 plus 1, 17C10. Okay, so 17C10 we got from this first two, and again from next two, if you take minus common, what we will get? Okay, if you take minus common, what we will get? I will consider first 16C7 plus 16C6. This is also in the form of NCR plus NCR minus 1. 7 minus 1, 6. This one also we can write it as 17C. Okay, 16 plus 1, 17C 7. Okay, this is what we got from next two. That means what we can write by combining these two first, by combining first two, I will write it as 17C10 minus, by combining these two we can write as 17C7. Okay, but again we have another formula to simplify these two. I will write this 17C10 as C7 as 17C10 only. I will make it as 0. Why? Because we have a formula NCR is equal to NC N minus R. NCR is equal to NC N minus R. For example, if it is 9C4, that is also equal to 9C 9 minus 4. Nothing but 9C4 is equal to 9C5. You know that. Why? Because N is equal to what? 4 plus 5. Similarly here also 17C7 plus 7 plus 10, which is equal to 17. So 17C7 we can write as 17C10, which is equal to 0. So these are the past. From 14 we have done. So 2014 question we have done. 15, 16 not there. 17, 18, 19, in 2020. So as we have simplified these past 5 years questions, compulsory in 2021 also you will get very easy question. But my kind request is, from permutations and combinations, if you observe these questions, almost the questions are coming from NCERT book only. So that's why that NCERT textbook, whatever you have that questions, it may be in exercises or it may be in miscellaneous exercises or miscellaneous examples, please solve all those and remember the shortcut methods from those instead of solving those all. Okay, and in the textbook these two concepts are not there. Those also I will tell now. Those are how we will find the number of ways by arranging in circular motion and a shake hands question also. See, this is, if the question is asked like arrange 6 people in a circular seating, arrange 6 people in a circular arrangement. First of all, okay, in circular arrangement means, see for example, here one person will be there, here another chair. For example, I am placing chairs. Okay, total 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, arrange 6 people. See, this is arrange. Arrange means what? Permutations. Arrange 6 people in a sitting arrangement. Okay, that means how many, what is that number we need to find. Instead of circular sitting, if it is normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 people in 6 places, we will consider as 6 factorial. Why? Because first place can be filled with any one of the 6 persons, next will be filled with 5, next with 4, 3, 2 and then 1, which is nothing but 6 into 5, 30, 34, 120, 123, 360, 362, 720 ways, or nothing but 6 places means we can also write directly 6 factorial. This is when terms to normal arranging. Now when it comes to circular arrangement, so the formula is n minus 1 factorial. Nothing but 6 people we are arranging means 6 minus 1 factorial, which is equal to 5 factorial. Why n minus 1 factorial? Why 5 factorial instead of 6 factorial like this? Because see, here a small simple logic is there. See, in a normal arrangement, first place will be filled with 6 different ways by any one of the 6 persons. Why? Because this place is different from all these. This place is different from all these. But in terms of circular arrangement, for example, if we consider this place, this is almost equal to this, this is almost equal to this. Why? Because in circular motion we cannot identify which is the first place. So the first place will have only one way. It may be here or anywhere. Second place, for example, if it is fixed, okay, if it is fixed, then second place or second place can be occupied in 5 ways. Third place can be filled in 4 ways. Fourth place can be filled in with 3 ways. Fifth place can be filled with 2 ways, and finally sixth place can be filled with 1 way. So totally it will be 5 factorial. Hope you are understood. In a circular way, as like this portion is different from this, but here in circular way, whatever the first one you will select, that is not different from other. Why? Because as it is in a circular motion, circular way, all are equal in starting, when comes to starting place. After that only it will change. So that's why in start selecting first place, that will be 1 way. Okay, for that formula, if they given circular sitting, then the formula is n minus 1 factorial. Okay, next, see, this is a question. Everybody in a room shake hands with everybody else. If total number of handshakes is 66, then number of persons in the room is, okay. See, to find this type of question, the formula is NC2. Formula is NC2. For example, okay, 2 persons are there, then number of handshakes. So this is the formula for number of handshakes, where n is equal to number of persons. Remember, for example, two persons are there. If they are going to if they do shake hand, then the formula will be 2c2. 2c2 value is equal to 1. So that means if two persons are there, only one shake hand will be there. Either I will give to that person, that is also equal to the person which is given to me. Okay, that is formula is nc2. Now here we need to find the number of persons. That means we need to find n value. But they said that total number of handshakes is 36. That means they have given nc2 is equal to 66. We know nc2 value, n decrease 2 times, n into n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 66. Okay, simplify this, n into n square minus n is equal to 266 is 120, and again this is 132. That means n square minus n minus 132 equal to 0. Okay, if you simplify this quadratic equation, we will get the value 12. Okay, like this we need to find. If they ask about shake hands, the formula is nc2. If they ask about circular motion, that formula is n minus 1 factorial. Hope you all understood how they are asking the problems in KCET and these two different models also. And after this, I am going to place a short video and fast video regarding previous year questions. Okay, before this 2014 and all those previous questions of permutations and combinations. Okay, it will be in fast, so you can decrease the speed of the video and you can copy the questions, and also solutions are there. And mainly in the description of this video I have kept 2 PDFs which is regarding permutations and combinations. Those 2 PDFs are containing concept and also as well as problems. Both you can download, or any one you can download and practice. Definitely you will get those type of questions in this coming KCET exam. Don't forget to download those PDFs and practice for the examination. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day. Once again, all the best for everyone.